What is an ecologist? Key IELTS vocabulary explained. Imagine a world where every living thing, from the tiniest microorganism to the largest mammal, is interconnected in a delicate balance. This is the world an ecologist studies. Today, we're exploring the word ecologist, a term crucial for those aiming to achieve a band 9.0 score in IELTS. Word type: ecologist is a noun. It refers to a person, specifically a scientist who studies ecology. Meaning, an ecologist is a scientist who studies the relationships between organisms and their environments. They examine how living things interact with each other and with their physical surroundings, including factors like climate, geography, and human influence. Word history. The word ecologist combines two parts. Eco, derived from the Greek oikos, meaning house or environment, and logist, from the Greek logos, meaning study. The term ecology was coined by German zoologist Ernst Haeckel in 1866, and ecologist came into use in the early 20th century as the field of study developed. Antonyms. While there isn't a direct antonym for ecologist, we can consider contrasting professions or viewpoints. Some might argue that industrialists or developers who prioritize economic growth over environmental concerns could be seen as opposite to ecologists in their approach to the natural world. Synonyms. Some synonyms or related terms for ecologist include environmental scientist, conservation biologist, ecosystem specialist, and naturalist. However, it's important to note that while these terms overlap, they may have slightly different focuses or specializations within the broader field of environmental science. Examples used in sentences. The ecologist conducted a thorough study of the wetland ecosystem to assess the impact of urban development on local biodiversity. As an ecologist, Dr. Samantha Chen spends much of her time in the field, observing animal behavior and collecting data on plant species in various habitats. The government consulted a team of ecologists before implementing new policies to protect endangered species in the national park. Common errors in use. One common error is confusing an ecologist with an environmentalist. While both are concerned with the natural world, an ecologist is specifically a scientist who studies ecosystems, whereas an environmentalist is an advocate for environmental protection and may not necessarily have scientific training. Another mistake is assuming all ecologists focus solely on conservation. While many ecologists are involved in conservation efforts, the field of ecology is broader and includes studying all types of ecosystems, even those not under immediate threat. Lastly, some people incorrectly use ecologist interchangeably with botanist or zoologist. While these fields often overlap, an ecologist's focus is on the interactions within ecosystems rather than on specific plant or animal species. Understanding the nuanced meaning and correct usage of words like ecologist is crucial for achieving a high band score in IELTS. This term not only demonstrates advanced vocabulary, but also shows awareness of scientific fields and environmental issues, topics that frequently appear in IELTS exams. Remember, an ecologist is a scientist who studies the complex web of life in our environment, helping us understand and protect the delicate balance of nature.